TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Were you disappointed when WWE decided to end your run as the SmackDown GM during WrestleMania 28 in the Raw vs. SmackDown tag?
Well, no, because I was told that after I lost to Laurinaitis at WrestleMania,
Right.
that I was going to go through the same deal that I went with Vicky through the humiliation of Johnny and Eve, tormenting me and making me do stuff, and that I was going to come back, and take over again. And I remember they had a writer there named Eric, and he used to come to me and tell me, "Oh, we got some good stuff for you and Johnny, good stuff," but it never happened. So I just don't know.
What are your memories of the vignettes where you were forced to become Johnny's second and be humiliated and all?
Oh, it was all right with me. Didn't bother me at all. I remember one time they ribbed me one time, but I didn't sell it.
Huh.
They came to me and they told me they wanted me to massage Johnny's foot. Okay, so they looked at me. I said, "Okay, no problem." And so I remember they must have went back and they told. I think Vince was the real was it, and they went back and they told Vince, "Hey, he got no problem with it." So I remember coming down the hall and Vince, I saw him, I spoke to him, he spoke to me and he says, "Well, you really gonna do that?" I said, "It's what you want, right? Whatever you want." And he just walked on in his office. Right.
Was Vince pretty approachable if you needed to talk to him? Could you go up to him or would you?
I could go up to him and talk to him, yeah. I didn't have, cause see, I didn't worry him. I wasn't one of them guys always, running in his face and all this. Vince was like this, man. When you went out there and you did something and it was good, when you come back through Gorilla, Vince would give you the thumbs up. That's all you need. You ain't got to go over there and start talking about, well, you see, Vince, here's the reason why just when you get this, that's it. Keep on going.
We hear that a lot. So.
Yeah, and that's what I do. When he give me the thumbs up, I do, and I keep right on walking.
What led to WWE finally taking you off TV? Did you ever get a straight answer?
Never. Never got a straight answer. Don't know why. I was told by the writers that once I wasn't general manager, I was told that I was going to come back and start managing. They wanted me to be a heel manager. They was going to turn me heel and be a manager. Me and Booker both. We were told that. But that never happened. Then after I kept asking the writers, what's going on. They said, well, we keep bringing your name up and they just keep knocking it down.
Who do you think that is? Who's knocking it? Hunter?
They didn't say. Would never tell me. They just said, we keep throwing your name out there and they just keep. So I got it then. I said, okay, I got it.
So what is your feeling? What is your belief? Why?
I don't know. I just have no idea. I think that they just was ready to, my time was up. I just been there. They felt like because I remember somebody saying something to me, about me being the longest gentleman. I've had a job forever, and so when they start saying stuff to you like that, you got to put the line, right. Okay, well, they ready to take me out of it.
WWE announced that they released you, but then we've heard that your contract actually expired. So what were the circumstances actually of your departure?
Well, my contract expired. They didn't call me. They didn't call me and tell me, like this. They usually call you like 90 days before your contract expires to let you know whether they're going to renew you or not. Well, I never got a call from nobody about nothing. All I know, my contract ran out. When my contract ran out, I didn't get a call then. I think I got a call maybe a week later that, they wanted to release me. So Mark Carano called me and he's just trying to start all this soft talk, well, this is the call, I said, stop it. Stop. Just say what you got to say and let me go. I said, I ain't mad. You ain't got to worry. So everything that I was told was going to be done for me, that never happened. So.
What were you told that was going to be done?
Well, I was going to be, like I said, I told you, they were going to turn me heel manager and all that. And,
right.
Okay. So everything that they kept saying, it didn't happen.
Yeah, you were hoping that you're going to be put back into a different role.
Right. Because they asked me, well, you like being a heel? I was like, whatever.
Right.
Just what you want me to do,
Would you ever go back full time, or are you happy now that you're outside the bubble?
I'm happy that I'm not there anymore. It's really, I feel good. I've been on the road 20 years of my life, traveling. And to me, to get home and get some rest and get some of that stress off for me was great. And like I said, I don't see myself ever going back there anyway. They don't have nothing for me. You know what I mean? They maybe feel that I've got too old now for their deal, They want that young face out there on TV. So if that's what they want, it's their company.
After so many years of being on the road, how do you feel physically these days?
Oh, I feel great now. I do. When I first went home, man, I put some weight on, so I was just stressed out, man. I mean, completely stressed, just tired. Because for 20 years, I never unpacked my suitcase. It always stayed. I go home, I take out dirty stuff, and everything else I leave in there because I was only home 2 or 3 days, and I'm right back out on the road. So I never unpacked a suitcase for 20 years.
What were your favorite and least favorite things about working for WWE?
The travel was the part. I enjoyed my job. I had a good time doing it, just to travel. You know, like I said, I'm not a young man anymore, and that driving 300 miles every night, and you know, it's just that's rough.
Favorite towns?
Oh, favorite towns. Corpus Christi. I love that. They had a place there called Walter's Oyster Bar, sold dollar margaritas. That's when I was drinking. I had a good time there. Philadelphia. I like Philly. I always had a good time in Philly. Didn't care. His favorite other town is what? That was somewhere else. Maybe L.A. Yeah, I like that. A lot of, it was exciting in L.A. I enjoyed that.
Out of all the celebrities that were backstage, anybody that really, did you ever mark out for anybody that came to the shows from the entertainment industry?
No, I don't. No, I don't think so. Cause I never did. You know, I'd see people. You know, but I'm not the kind. You know, I don't be running up to people. You know, and trying to get. You know, I'll speak and they say, no, I keep on going. But I've had some guys. Jimmy Kimmel was a guy that was glad to meet me. You know, okay, right.
Any thoughts of ever going to TNA?
No, I hadn't thought about it.
Did you follow the product at all, or no?
I look at it. Yeah, I watch it. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it, but who knows? You never know.
Memories of working with Drew McIntyre as a chosen one.
Yeah.
And you had to ponder to him.
Had fun with him too, because I had to kind of help him too. I'd always talk to him, and we were doing something. Oh, I know, we were live something, and he had me down in the corner or something, and I pulled him into me, and I told him, he said, threaten me with my wife. Tell me I can't feed my family. I said, threaten me with that.
Right.
Let me think about that. Then now, I don't want to, I want to be able to feed my family. You know what I mean? And like I did with Laurinaitis, the thing me and him did, I told him, threaten me with my grandkids. Threaten me with their education. See, that's real.
Yeah.
Now I got these grandkids. Who's going to leave their grandkids behind? Right.
What happened with Drew? I mean, a lot of people said he was the next big thing, and Vince loved him, and he was going to be the
Well,
next...
Vince did like him, and I mean, you could tell that from the thing that me and him did, and after that, other stuff. So
was there a lot of heat on him because of what happened with his wife at SummerSlam in California, or
no? Well, they knew her,
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Drew might have been his own worst enemy. He might have just talked a little too much. You can do that sometimes.
Memories of working with Tiffany in ECW.
Oh yeah, I remember her. She was real nice. She was eager to learn. She was always appreciative too. She'd always come to me and thank me so much for helping her. Even after she was on her own and I went back over to SmackDown, she would always bring her promos to me and she would read them, and ask me, what did I think, or how should she relay this, or how should I say this, So she was real good too.
TitleMatchNetwork.com